Go ahead.
Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. But let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only Mario Cantone.
I've been behind many velvet ropes and they never let me in.
Well, you know what? You're behind this velvet. You see what happens after you're on The Masked Singer, Mario?
Yeah, I get into Studio 54, even though it doesn't exist anymore.
Even though it's, even though it doesn't exist anymore. But, welcome. Maize is in the house.
Oh, yes, I am.
How has it sunk in, like this whole experience? I mean, you're fresh off your Masked Singer elimination and experience. Yeah. How has it been?
Well, it was an amazing experience. First of all, I had the best time. I was furious that I was eliminated. Furious. I was robbed of the Oscar in 1939 for Dark Victory. No, it was from beginning to end. It was quite amazing. I mean, you're shot out of a cannon. I was called, maybe a few weeks before, and I was like, okay. And luckily, my husband, Jerry Dixon, who is a Broadway actor and director and writer, he was like, let's do this. And we knew it was the Andrew Lloyd Webber night. He picked out the song "Heaven on Your Mind," which I love. I love Jesus Christ Superstar. And he made my rehearsal track. So we were rehearsing before we got to LA. So that was a good thing because I need rehearsal. As much as I hate rehearsal, I need it. So, and then, you get there and you had a lot of help. And Allison, incredible vocal coach, and Miguel was the musical director, was amazing. You threw him arrangements and he just did it. It was quite a thrill. The producers were amazing. I had a great time. I had a ball. I wish I could have gone on a little bit longer, not too much, because eventually I like to go home. I'm the laziest man in show business, but I had a great time. I really did. And, it was a blast.
And listen, like if you have to go out, you're going out with like Gloria Gaynor and Andrew Lloyd
Well, that's
Webber
the thing.
night.
Yeah, well, first of all, the accolades from the judges and Andrew Lloyd Webber was worth everything. Then you don't care if you're eliminated because, like, look at what they said. I'm good. I can live on that forever. And then you're eliminated with Gloria Gaynor. I mean, I'm fine with that. She was amazing, and I know her. I hosted Bette Midler's Halloween last year because Bette couldn't do it because she was filming Hocus Pocus 2, and Gloria was the musical guest that night, so I got to meet her and know her. So when I didn't know it was her the whole time until, like, we were unmasked, and then we finally got to meet and say hello after it was all said and done. Yeah.
And, talk about a Studio 54 reference, but, online, a lot of the people that watched The Masked Singer, there was Paula Deen was the name that kept coming up. They said Paula Deen, a lot of people said Caitlin Bristow. I mean, it was a whole bunch of like women that could possibly have a big voice.
Yeah. Paula Deen.
I think because of the corn and there was the butter clue.
That's hilarious. Paula Deen. Oh my God. Hey, y'all. My sons love corn. Yeah. It wasn't Paula Deen.
It was not Paula Deen. But listen, there you go. Do you have any clue of who the harp is? I mean, everyone's talking about the harp this season.
I don't know. I do not know. I have no idea who anybody is. No, I don't know. I don't want to know. I want to see it as it goes, like everybody else.
Absolutely. That's kind of how I feel too.
I'm a harpy, but I'm not a harp.
Everyone's talking about the harp. Well, look, it's a far cry from, your day job and just like that. I mean, I know filming has started. Like I said, we were talking, I live in New York. We've seen like SJP around the streets. I mean, have you filmed any of the new season yet? Your part?
Oh, yes, I did. I did a day, and then I got a bunch to do next week. Yep. Yeah, it's fun. It's great. I'm having a blast. I love my material. Michael Patrick King writes so brilliantly, and all the writers. It's great. It's going to be a good season. It's going to be fun. So yeah, and I'm just glad to be back. I'm the luckiest boy in the world. It came back. I'm not lucky that they called me because it came back, because they should call me. But I'm lucky that I'm part of this phenomenon for years.
Are you shocked that it came back?
I don't know. I mean, when we didn't do the third movie, I thought it was over. But so yeah, I was shocked, but I was just like elated. Nothing, there's so many things that don't work out, especially in my career. There's so many things that have fallen through. You know, it's been not easy, but this came through, and at a good time in my third act.
I'm just as happy as you are that it came back. You know, what do you say, you know, to all like the naysayers? You know, like obviously you're aware of all like the criticism when this show came out.
I read everything. I read everything. Oh, I certainly do. I flood myself. But luckily, you know, I would say personally and selfishly for me, it's been great. You know, I mean, but I think, look, I mean, a lot of people have their things about it. But, you know, that's the good thing. Everyone's talking about it. And it was one of the highest watched shows in HBO Max history. So, you know, go ahead, say what you want to say. Gather around the water cooler, talk, bitch, complain, love, and that's what it's all about. And people were so married to this series and these movies that they have their opinion. You know, they have the right to their opinion, but they certainly continue to watch it.
That's the thing. At the end, I think it's a strange consumer these days. Like a lot of people are just, I don't even know if hate watching is the right word, but it's not just, it's so many things, and people are so angry about what they're watching, but they can't turn away. Yeah, it's true. But, you know, hate watching. I mean, if I really hate something, I'm not going to watch it. So, you know, I agree with you. I mean, it's the same thing I say to my, you know, you people, you know, the online trolls. I'm like, but you listen to me every day. So, you know,
that's right.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Are there any secrets that you would like to reveal?
No, David.
I didn't think so.
You know, here's one. David is my confirmation name.
It's a good name.
It's one of my favorite names, you know. I don't know if you are watching Turner Classic Movies, but I'm obsessed with that station. I have it on 24/7. And last October, I did every Sunday with Ben Mankiewicz, my bromance, and we presented 2 horror movies. And this year, we're back every Monday night. It's the thing that I live for more than any. I mean, I love The Masked Singer. I love it just like that. But Turner Classic Movies is my game. And I wormed my way in there like E. Harrington. And I got to do that month-long spotlight last year, and I'm doing it again. And I'm doing more next year. I love it. And we showed Possessed 2 Mondays ago with Joan Crawford, and she's obsessed with the man named David. And she's a schizophrenic, and she's walking around the streets at the beginning in no makeup. And she's just going, you know, dazed. And she's like going, I'm looking for David. Are you David? And the bus stops and the door opens. She goes, is David on this bus? No, ma'am, he's not. Where's David? So David is my favorite name. And of course, the statue of David.
Well, listen, I didn't think you wanted to reveal any secrets.